Okay, guys, so hear me. More of a fun video. We play the what if category. Just here. If one of the major fixes to the economy, and I know that there's great ideas out there. I get that. Legalizing marijuana and taxing that. I get that'll fix the economy. I get that. But what if one of the major fixes to the economy would be to inspire the retired to be taxed less to go and do work? We've got an entire group of highly trained individuals, smart, competent, work their entire life, more experienced than anybody else, who could essentially go and work more if they wanted to, earn more income, and keep more of it. What if we raised the SGA level for the next couple of years for disabled people from essentially $1,350 per month all the way up to, I don't know, let's say $2,500? What if we did that? What if people could work and earn up to $2,500 without it really hurting them for SSDI benefits? And what about for SSI benefits? We got rid of this whole $20 plus $65 doesn't count, but then every $2 you earn over that, we take away $1. What if we raise that to the first $500 don't count? That you want to earn extra per month, and you don't get reduced. They don't take away more of your benefits, right? Because they can't tax your SSI benefits. They're not going to tax it. They're going to tax the SSDI benefits. They're going to tax the retirement benefits, but they can't tax SSI benefits. What if we did that? Leanne, howdy. I'm actually being a bad person right now. I'm using my lunch period to make these videos, and then we'll do the big one tonight. My point here, guys, is this. Would it not be a good idea to have a bill to inspire people to go back to work? Because there seems to be go to work signs all over the place. And I've heard all the arguments of, well, that's only for, low level jobs. It's not. Indeed is advertising like crazy right now to get people to get on there to take these jobs. Job placement specialists are working overtime. All levels of the spectrum. So, look, here's the thing, guys. I have a theory about how we could essentially begin to fix this economy instead of what the White House is doing, which is, unfortunately, putting us more and more into a negative red financial situation. I have a theory. We have a lot of retired people who are very good workers that want to do more work, who would be inspired to do more work if they could do it without getting so horrifically taxed. Let's give them the opportunity. I have another theory. There's a lot of disabled people who want to find some sort of at-home job with a lot of accommodations that want to do some work to add purpose to their life. God, you know how many great, amazing, top-of-the-line, best of the human race, out of everybody, people we have quotes from that say, hey, guess what? If you don't have purpose in life, you're not happy. Let me tell you, I know a lot of really, really wealthy people. I know some of the richest people in the state of Florida. And their kids, I'm going to tell you right up front, many of them have passed away as a result of suicidal tendencies. Ideology has led to actions, and unfortunately, they lost their children. This was due to a lack of purpose. My suggestion, and you can hate me for it, is why don't we open up the floodgates for those who are disabled to have the option, if they want to go work and earn more, to be able to go work and earn more? Why not? Why not? Let's try it. What's the worst that could happen? They go out, they work and earn more. They either A, don't need disability benefits because they create a career for themselves. They B, get extra income, which puts less of a strain on the government constantly have to give them additional auxiliary benefits. C, they do nothing and we're exactly at the exact same place we were before. What could happen? Every option is good. It's weird. It's like our government is being run by people who quite literally either don't understand how the economy sector works, don't want to fix it, and probably in all reality are somehow making money off of it and not doing well. I don't get it at this point. I don't understand it. It doesn't match up. If we really wanted to make this country, work for everybody, we have to make the workers want to create new products, which ultimately renders new industries, which creates new employment opportunities, which creates taxation for the government that didn't exist before. But instead, this government wants to tax the people who already exist significantly more. and then send special agents to review their bank accounts to see if they're potentially not giving them every single cent that they need to be, beyond the measures that they already have to investigate. So my theory is this: SSI people, let's raise the amount from basically $85 to essentially $500. In which case they don't take away from your benefits, right? Let's say that, for SSI, you can earn essentially, up to $500 where it doesn't count against you, or where it will not hurt you in any way, where they won't take away from your benefits. SSDI people, they can go ahead and raise the SGA amount to, and let's say for SSI as well, to $2,500. Let's put it there. $2,500. You can go out and work and earn and not have it hurt you up to $2,500. Another idea is taxation for essentially all these individuals who are in, the tax bracket for Social Security benefits for retirement. Federal levels, just so you guys know how it works. Individual. Okay, file a federal tax return as an individual and your combined income is between $25,000 and $35,000. You may have to pay income tax on up to 50% of your benefits. More than $34,000, up to 85% of your benefits may be taxable. Let's raise those figures to $50,000, so $50,000 is $75,000, and then above $75,000, the 85%, right? Because anybody who's really making, 20, this time 25 to 34, come on, that's barely enough to survive. Like, well, how did we get this dumb as a country? People have needs. It's like the government went to the people, lined up all the cows in the field, and milked them until there was nothing but granules. That's what we have. We have an overtaxed, no milk left, now starving population with extreme increases of galloping inflation and essentially a benefit increase of only 5.9%. It's just shit show. I look at the thing and I go to let me tell you about the file a joint return. You and your spouse have a combined income that is between $32,000 and $44,000. You may have to pay income tax on up to 50% of your benefits. More than 44%, up to 85% of your benefits may be taxable. Okay, this is your whole retirement benefit spiel. Again, the bottom should be 50 to 75, and then above 75. How did we allow them to keep these levels so low? How did we allow them to do that? So anyways, guys, I just wanted to share with you some basic fixes that anybody in pajama pants with an education can figure out while going to the bathroom, in the shower, on or while taking a shower, going to the bathroom, or anything basic. It's just such simple things that they could do to fix this. They're utility things where essentially, let's say a person is, sitting there wondering, how can we fix the economy? Well, you have industries that could make tons of money that we don't allow in this country, that essentially we restrict significantly and then require other countries to bring in the products and raw manufacturing and raw materials over to this country. We export massive amounts of wool, and unfortunately, we don't actually process it in this country. It's weird. It's like anything that has to go from a raw material to being manufactured into something. It's weird. It's just weird. We just don't manufacture any. We create tons of raw material, but we don't manufacture anything anymore. I was in New Jersey and I saw a power station shut down. How the heck could a power station be shut down? We're facing a power crisis of a galloping inflation for power, and a power station got shut down. I don't even know how, and it's just we're the Obama thing again. We're a recession that became a depression from 2008 going way forward. We're the Obama thing again. Let me tell you guys a story. Truly great presidents could fix the economy almost every time in a 2-year period. They could, because there are things that they can pass to make it significantly more likely that Americans will be inspired to go and work harder, make more money. Now, the American people are going to be starved out because they don't have enough money to buy food. It's like we went from a bad situation to all the wrong things you could do. It's all wrong. Every time I look at what the White House is coming out with next, I'm just like, how did they get this dumb idea? I mean, it's like we're walking backwards in time as to what we should be doing to actually succeed by having Americans work, achieve more, be taxed less, increase benefits. This is how you make Americans happy. It's very simple. You decrease taxes, you increase the likelihood of them working more, you increase benefits that they receive, whether it's at the corporate level or it's at the government level. Okay. You make them more secure and safe, and you get less of them stuck on drugs. That's a big thing. I've seen generation after generation lose basically family assets, properties, family, things where they had to sell them for drugs. You get them away from, you fix the drug problem way better than we have right now. That's true. It's true. Drugs are the number one thing that has ruined the American stability in this country. And we had it all. America was never attacked on its home, land other than basically Hawaii when it came to World War II. That put us in a significant advantage point above all these other nations that were attacked. France, right? Destroyed. Germany, destroyed. Parts of Russia, destroyed. Parts of Africa, destroyed. Japan, you saw what happened there. We had every advantage after 1945, and we ruined it. And that's because we voted in the same politicians. And here's what happens. If you keep voting in the same politicians, those same politicians will owe the same favors every year that they get in. And the same special interests will keep building on them and building on them and building on them to keep getting them in office. Guys, term limits. No, the only politicians, and then they're not politicians, the only people in government that should have more than 2 terms, that should exist in government for longer than that, are judges. They're the only ones where you do not want them to feel the sweat and pressure of everything else going on around them. You want them to literally exist in their own bubble, to not fear political influence. Do I think political influence is happening on a very high level with our court system now? Yeah, more so than ever before. Otherwise, they wouldn't be coming out with statements about it. You wouldn't be seeing literally Chief Justice of the Supreme Court coming out with statements about what's going on. You just never would see that. It wouldn't happen. I never saw, it didn't happen when I was in law school, didn't happen before I was in law school. And then once I started the firm and years went by, then it started happening. Massive political influence. Never before have I seen anything like it. So my point to you guys is we can fix this economy. We just can't fix it with the current players on the board. I need you to take all these chess pieces, the Republican chess pieces, the Democrat chess pieces, all these pieces. I want you to take them and I want you to throw them off the board and put some new pieces on the board. We don't want politicians in there anymore. We want non-politician type people. We need smart business people. We need smart civil people. We need smart constitution people. We need smart people when it comes to farming. We need smart people when it comes to, textile mills, etc. We need smart people when it comes to how to make something. We don't have that anymore. How many times can you say President Biden actually made something that wasn't a piece of paper with wording on it? Can any of you do that? I doubt it. I doubt it. I supremely doubt it. And I don't want to just hit on him. Look, Trump had more failed businesses than I'll ever have in my entire life. But don't think I haven't had failed businesses too. I have. I had a failed record label because the industry was just dying then because of the whole digital download situation and everything. It happens. It happens. The law firm doing very well. It's doing incredibly well. Wasn't doing good in 2022, which then hurt 2021. Now it's doing amazingly well. We were skyrocketing in 2019 and then COVID hit. The economy. Guys, if you want more benefits to the disabled and the retired, please start thinking, how do we fix this economy? That's the only, these YouTube to better, the B2B, the LA, all that junk. That's promising things, and now they've started to pull back because everybody's awake now. Everybody's awake. Oh, there's no $2,000 turkey thing. And there's no $1,400. There's none of that. Guys, please, just wake up and realize that you need a strong economy to create good benefits. Without this, you don't get this. What we have with this is way down here. and we have galloping inflation, which makes this even farther down here because your standard of living goes down for every point of inflation we have. I'm just saying, guys, we need, you know what I mean? So anyways, I'm going to end this video at 7:30ish. We're going to start doing the big video that we normally do on Thursday. I'll catch you a little bit later. I have to go back to doing law firm stuff because I took a half an hour too long to do it. It's now 1:59 p.m., but I will catch you later. You have a wonderful day, and we'll go from there. Thanks so much, guys. All righty. Bye-bye.